Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. I want to say shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel who you endure all things for. Shalom to all the Akim, few sisters that believe on Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Until the bitter end, I say once again, shalom. Bear with me one moment. I'm going to get a few scriptures out. Just like the title says, pray for the end to come sooner rather than later, because we see things going on throughout the entire earth, and it's only going to get worse over time as long as we're here in Babylon the Great and wherever the servants, the prophets of the Lord happen to be. Nothing's getting better in this generation. It's only waxing worse and worse. So the best thing for those that are the hopeful elect is to continue to endure until the bitter end of this wicked captivity, which is going to come to an end. And Lord willing, we see a lot more judgments, chaos, destruction happen upon the evil, wicked people of this world, because they're not going to get any better. Their main focus of this life is just to live it up and have a good old merry time, when they're not even counting the signs that are happening on this earth. Because Yahweh Shai said that you can see all these signs, you can see that various things are going to be occurring, and you just for some reason can't see that the Son of Man is going to be coming at some point in the near future, which is sooner, not 500 years from now, not 1,000 years from now. Shalom, Sathina Padril, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatasis. Yeah, the Lord is going to come back when you people, the world, least expect it. He's going to come as a thief in the night. Didn't he say that? And he's going to come back with a vengeance, because many of you people don't really understand the severity of what it means to know the Lord and to know the prophecies are unfolding from the scriptures themselves. 1 Thessalonians 5:1-4. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief, and we're not in gross darkness. We have the light, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, our Savior. Shalom to Rebecca Ofer, the sis, and the brother Angel Padilla. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to you all and your households. The Lord made it clear that he's going to come back when people least expect it. Now, me speaking as a man, this is just what I have to say. I think the Lord's going to come back, obviously, maybe, speaking as a man, at night. You know, when everybody's sleeping, there's nothing to worry about. You know, everybody's just ready to go about the next day to do whatever that they usually do, which is to be a complete, total idolater and a reprobate. That's when Yahweh Shai, me speaking as a man, I believe he's going to come back at night. I mean, it makes perfect sense. The perfect time for any thief to go and get the material that they want is to do it at when nobody's aware, when everybody's just sound asleep, in deep sleep. And the Israelites are in sleep, so full of slumber. No, not even considering that the Lord is going to come back, and he's not coming back as a Caucasian man, as they've been told, but as a force to be reckoned with. And that's why it makes perfect sense that he's going to come back as a thief. And people want to talk about peace and safety, and everybody's just going to hold hands and come together as one, as they did in ancient Babylon, which is never going to happen. That's a fallacy that people think is reality, but it's not coinciding with the true nature of how this world operates. And the only person that knows truly when Yahweh Shai is going to make his second return is the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Matthew 24:36. And this is not going to be too long. I'm going to keep it kind of brief and short, or wherever the Spirit leads me. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son, the first spirit ever created, said he doesn't even know when he's coming back. And then you hear about different Christians and people who claim to know the Bible and the ins and outs of it, and then they want to declare that 2012 is when the whole world is going to be doomed, or 2025, or what was the latest? I thought it was like October 25th or something like that. Shalom to Brother Mashak, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatah, brother. Just all types of weird stuff that people come up with in their flesh. Oh, the Lord is going to come back in October 30, whatever, man. It's just yeah, I'm telling you, don't fall for those tricks, man. It's the people of this world that don't know what's going on. They think that the Lord is going to come back in the next couple of months. Nobody knows. Shalom to Tawad Judah, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatah, brother. But we see the signs, clear as day. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came. So everybody was just doing what they wanted to do, being idolater, being adulterer, being whatever is contrary to righteousness. That's what the people of that time were doing. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. And only 8 people were saved. Let's not forget that. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Plain as day. But, thankfully, we're not like the people of the world. They just want to continue to have fun and think that everything is handy and dandy, when we understand that things are looking worse, and not in a good way, like at all. And they're trying to make America great again. We got this guy, Nero, a.k.a. Donald Trump, trying to make America great again. And the people of this world, particularly in Babylon the Great, think that they're going to make it great. It's not coming back to be great. It's going to fall like it was supposed to, according to the scriptures. It's supposed to fall. Revelation 18 talks about it. Isaiah 47 talks about it. Ezekiel 35 talks about it. Psalms 149 talks about it. The saints it's going to be an honor for the saints, particularly those of the elect, to enact vengeance, starting with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai upon the people, and thinking that you're just going to get away with all the wickedness that goes on. To enact actual judgment upon you people. Shalom to Shapar Itazawam, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Barakatah, brother. The ability to actually enact vengeance on you people, oh man. And it's not like we're going to come with our own sense of fury and our own sense of anger. Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai is going to put their anger into our hearts. Lord willing, I'm of that number. Akim as well. Because I don't know if I'm of that number, but I maintain the hope that I am of that number. Khan Akim, you're right. The rapture, October 7, 2025. Getting rapture up didn't happen. They said it, so it must. What's going on? Actually, I made a video about that. I forgot about it, but that's just one thing. It's like, come on, man. All you got to do is read the scriptures. Then you'll find out if October 7th is in the scriptures, and it's not. We understand that. But the average person who just reads the scriptures, they're not like the servants, the prophets of the Lord, who actually have the true understanding of what's going on. And I'm saying all this to say this, we got to just pray for the end. May the Lord bring upon 2026 with some serious, vicious, furious judgment. Because that's what the people will deserve. Y'all just walking around doing whatever you want. And the Lord didn't give any man license to sin. Let me get it. I might just end it out here with this. Sirach 15 and 20. He hath commanded no man to do wickedly, neither hath he given any man license to sin. So you can't just do whatever you want and think the Lord is okay with that. You really think the Lord is okay with you doing whatever you want? Of course, the Christian church is all right with that. Let's be clear about that point. You know, as long as you're a Christian and you have the God of no responsibility on your side, you can get away with doing whatever your heart pleases, according to them. And we want to follow, and people really want to follow a quote unquote religion, which it is. It's a religion, and be a part of a congregation that lies straight to your face. No sense of integrity with the Christian church. You know, and that used to be a thing in the ancient world. Now it's just like, hey, you can lie, you can steal, you can just be a complete dirtbag according to this world. It's bad. It's terrible. And that's why the Lord has to come back and enact his vengeance upon the people, because they're not going to get any better. We understand that already. It's only going to magnify in the amount of iniquity and sin, and just the levels of unrighteousness has already reached the skies, man. You know what? Let me get that. Second Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, and prophecy is playing out. We see that. We look at the news. We look at what's being talked about online. Various avenues of things that you can see online, and bring it forth to the congregation, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So they're going to happen. It doesn't matter what the people of the world got to say. Let them believe what they believe. But we believe what we believe, which is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Because everybody's going to come up against us, man. Your own family members, everybody has a problem with the servants, man. That's just a fact. Shalom to Yawanathan. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Barakatah, brother. And the thing is, it's all right. We're not here to be liked. We're here to be respected. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. That's inevitable. It doesn't matter what your father said, what your mother said, your aunt, uncle, grandpa, grandma, your nephew, your niece. If they don't believe in the prophecies that are written in this book, what they have to say doesn't matter. You got to say like that, very bluntly. For wickedness, evil, committing sin, have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So it's only going to continue to magnify and increase. And the Lord is not okay with that. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And we always complaining to the Lord about how much we hate the society and the people that don't want to enact righteousness. But we understand, and we're patiently waiting for the coming of our Messiah, our big brother, our Adawan, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who's going to deliver the elect, who's also going to set up the kingdom of heaven on the earth, which is what we want more than anything in this fleshly life. And that's all I got to say. I want to say, Call Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Say Shalom.